Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. Today is Friday, August the 1st of the beautiful year 2025, and we're back once again today for the 2025 Baldas Classic Tournament. Yeah, around 1.5 hours ago, we played the last session of the last remaining match of round of 14, so the top 8 is completed. One match of the top 8 is already finished, one is after first session, and the two other matches are yet to start, and one of these matches will start today. This will be a match between Serenity, representing Japan, against VLAD, representing Russia. Both players were, so to speak, seed surprises in the round of 14. Both players were able to beat the higher seeded opponent. And let's take a look at the bracket, how it went for the players in the round of 14. Serenity played against Gunther, Vlad played against Michu. Both players won their matches 10 to 8, and both players are now in the top 8 of this event. The winner of this match will play against Le in the semis, and the winner of the semis gets a guaranteed qualification spot for the 2026 Paldas Cup. The loser will have a second chance in the third place match. So this is a pretty important match. Seat number 14, Serenity, and seat number 11, Vlad. Bas. Yeah, for those might be asking why it was Serenity seat 14. Due to the rules, Serenity didn't have any single match played in the PAL DAS specific events, so therefore no elo rating and therefore the last seat. Yeah, but this will change for the upcoming tournament. So yeah, all will be good from now. Vlad, seat number 11. Vlad, who is known as the original keyboard cheater with tapping, but decided to play some wrong, decided to get rid of the wrong controller and to get the proper controller to play in the in the correct version, correct playstyle tournament. I can speak English recently, guys. Sorry for that. Of course, for those who know me, you know that this what I said in the last few sentences are our inside jokes within our Pardas community. So Vlad, please don't get offended by calling you a keyboard cheater. I think you will get used to it. It's when we say it, it's not meant to harm anyone. It's, as mentioned, our inside jokes in this community. Yeah. So Serenity and Vlad, seat number 14 against seat number 11, playing today 9 games. So either it will be 5-4, 6-3, 7-2, 8-1, or 9-0 for one of the players, and the match will be concluded on Tuesday, August the 5th at 20 UTC. This is where when the second session of this match will be played. And guys, we have a quite of a surprise for you. Maybe not that much if you followed our streams recently. For the weekend, for tomorrow and for Sunday, both days 18 UTC, will have our second super event, a match between Mörke and AV Geek. Last weekend we had Tugi versus AV Geek, was a very interesting match to watch. This time Mörke versus AV Geek, and there will be also a third super event later this month between Mörke and Tugi. All three players are not eligible for Paldas Classic because they qualified via Paldas Swiss, but we decided to give them a shot. They wanted to play in this best of 19 format, so we organized for them a special event where they can play against each other. But if you wanna play against the tougher opponents, the registration for the regular PDM tournament in September is open from today, and all players are eligible to play. So also they qualified for the Paldas Cup, and so okay, Serenity, thank you for letting us know. Yeah, so this September tournament It's a player where it's open to everyone. So if players like Merker, Tugi, or AV Geek decide to play, you can have a chance to play against one of them. But we are concentrating on our event, Paldas Classic. Let me remind you about the rules of this event. We play level 19, level 18 starts only. No line cap, SPS controller, and handcam are mandatory for this event, and we play a best of 19 all the way. This means you need to win 10 games in order to win the whole match, and the matches are played in 2 sessions. Session number 1, which is played today, 9 games, and session number 2, remaining games up to 10, and each session is played on a separate day. Considering the availability of our 2 players, first session is played today, and on Tuesday, August the 5th, we'll have the second session at 20 UTC. Top 3 players of this event advance to the sub 16 of 2026 Paldast Cup, which will be our main event. And our players. Let me show you the profiles. Serenity, representing Japan, with the ELO rating of 1606 currently, after the first match, with a comp PB of 593, very strong performance against Gunther. Vlad yet to score a 500k in a match, current ELO rating 1472. Your PB score is now 700k, your overall PB, I know, but for player profiles I use the comp PB, so the highest scores used in matches. Those comp PB are the basis for calculating the ELO ratings. I had a little bit of a chat with Gunther in the previous stream that I wanted to have those ELO rating based on your competitive performance, your not like in NTSC where the overall PB is used for the initial ELO rating. In my case here in the Paldas, I use the highest score achieved in comp as the basis. But congratulations for that, Serenity, for this 700k. We have a new volunteer, Dujika, who is willing to provide those ratings, to update the the rankings of the overall PBs. It's his job. I give him the full how do you say it, autonomy in doing those things. This is his job. He makes the rules. He accepts or not doesn't accept the score. It's to discuss with Tujika about those overall PBs. I'm concentrating on organizing the tournaments and everything tournament related. Therefore, I put here the stats of the comp PB. This is the small difference, and I hope I have explained what I meant. So Serenity and Vlad. Actually I missed it, but also with a comp PB set in this tournament for 73. But knowing Vlad's potential, I think Vlad will be able to get a 500 soon. So the rules were presented, the players were presented, I think, or have been presented. I don't know, my English is not good recently, but I hope you can understand me, which is the most important thing. Let me check the players if they're live, and let's start session number 1. Serenity is live, Vlad is live as well. So let me bring the players to this scene, and we have the players here, Vlad and Serenity. The seed for you guys is in the chat. 689 and 3 letter C's is the seed. Also 689 CCC is the seed, and as always you can choose if you wanna go for the increment or for a reroll. For me, for the organizer, it's the seed is kind of interesting. I hope it will give you also interesting pieces for the match. What does this seed understand by being interesting? It's about, you will see this very soon. But Yeah, I wanted to say something, but I don't know. Okay, so if you wanna go for your increment, you can go. If you wanna reroll, let me know. You can go for the increment, but then change your mind during the game. It's up to you. On this card, Serenity, try to go with your with the D-pad, the arrow down. A few times there should be shown some hearts and so on, and if you can go down, it will ask if you wanna clear the scores. Probably, I think you might have this one. I'm not sure. Or if you don't have this one, then I don't know. Yeah, you have the scores, those hearts, but go down with the arrow, even more down. Oh, and yeah, and you have 0 scores. Okay. Yeah, because some of the cards like reset the scores when you turn the console off, some not, and this you have this one. I have the same at my home, so I know the trick to reset the scores. Okay, so Vlad seems to be ready, waiting for Serenity to be ready, and we will start with game number 1 of this match. And Serenity is ready as well. Both players are ready. Game number 1 starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. And guys, I don't wanna wish you like early top outs or something. Oh, what happened? Okay, doesn't matter. We are in game number 1. The seats are correct. And guys, as always, please remember that I'm taking like live stats from these matches. So whenever you top out, please stay on the top out score for a while so that I don't have to, rewatch the videos or something to take your scores. So stay those few seconds on the top out score, please. It will make my life much, much easier. Yeah, so Serenity started with 49k, Vlad with 32. Vlad gets a Tetris, 56, Serenity with 71. Yeah, and we are in the middle of game number 1. Little bit of an overshift of the OPs by Vlad, but this shouldn't be anything significant. Serenity with 144, Vlad with 106, so a little bit of a slowdown for the Russian player, but we still have a lot of lines in front of us. $159 for Vlad, $216 for Serenity. Serenity with a very clean board. Vlad with a clean board as well. Tetris ready, gets a long board for a Tetris. We have 228 for Vlad, 267 for Serenity, so about 2 Tetrises difference after 60 lines. And both players doing a good job so far. Oh, Serenity with a nice roof burn. Oh, and this TP's misdrop could have been annoying, but a long bar came in time for Serenity. Oh, but now still Serenity is in some kind of troubles. But gets another long bar for a nice Tetris to lower the board. 340 for Serenity, 265 for Vlad. And a nice dirty Tetris for Serenity, so Serenity doesn't want to waste too many lines, wants to stay efficient, and doesn't want to give Vlad too many chances to reduce the lead. $374 for Serenity, 276 for Vlad. So Serenity took around 100k lead. And Vlad, what is Vlad trying to do here? Oh, those pieces are kind of annoying. They're not cooperating with Vlad's board at all. Yeah, but finally Vlad gets some better pieces. And Vlad should be fine. There is a Tetris for Vlad, 330, 446 for Serenity. And we are approaching the transition in about 20 lines. For 76 for Serenity, 341 for Vlad. Vlad tries to stay efficient, oh, but his TPs came in the worst possible moment for Vlad. Vlad can still get a Tetris setup and gets a longboard. Reset, oh, overshifts the longboard, gets another one. 368 for Vlad, 522 for Serenity. So Serenity going strong. Both players will transition very, very soon. Serenity gets a longboard for a Tetris and another one. 570 is the score for Serenity. Vlad is very, very high. Would like to see a longboard before transition, but I'm afraid this is too high for Vlad, and Vlad can't do anything more. Vlad tops out at 373, 200. Serenity with a 149 games with 573, 360. A very, very strong start by the player representing Japan in this match. 573 already in game number 1. Yeah, but GG's to both that you were able to bring the game to transition. I was not able to bring too many games to transition in my match against Dewey. Today, unfortunately, I lost 5-10. So yeah, in those games, you need to stay alive if you wanna get some chances. Yes, so Serenity 1, Vlad 0. Both players are ready for game number 2, which starts in a 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Yeah, it's a tough game. That's true. Not an easy one. Yeah, it depends how many players register for the September tournament. I might consider taking a break in September and come back for the Paldas League in October, November. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how many players register. Yeah, but I wanna focus a little bit on the wrong version of this game. I have some unfinished things with it, and when I'm playing PAL, I can't do the other things. So yeah, maybe if I can take like this month and September play only DSC, maybe I can finally get this good game consisting of 6 nines on your score board when you use the original cartridge. Yeah, so we have game number 2 going, 123 for Serenity, 107 for Vlad. Vlad with some cleanup to be done, but it looks like Vlad is doing it very efficiently. Yeah, but this allows Serenity to build a lead, and Vlad, oh, with some missed drops, this slows Vlad down a little bit more. Oh, I think he wanted to go for this a long bar spin, but instead he got a 2G spin with a long bar. And yeah, needs to burn more lines, but should be fine. 194 for Serenity, 123 for Vlad. And Serenity with another Tetris. Oh, Vlad with another misdrop of the J piece this time. Oh, and yeah, I thought we might have a stream issue, but Vlad is back. That's good. So we have Serenity at 245, Vlad with 158. So Serenity with a pretty decent game. So yeah, kind of a 500k pace. If for Vlad this pace is lower, but Vlad regained the control over the board, so we might see some more Tetrises coming to Vlad very soon. And guys, just let me remind you, this tournament has a Macarino prize pool. We are currently at $50, but we will be later today at 100, which is the guaranteed prize pool. Yeah, we'll do the donation today, as promised. $50 in July, 50 in August. Top 3 players are getting paid for this event, 40% for each of the semi-final winners, and 20% for the third place finisher. Yeah, if you want to make this prize pool bigger, the link is in the chat. Feel free to donate the amount you feel appropriate for those players. Yeah, we have Serenity outpacing Vlad tremendously. 438 for Serenity, 247 for Vlad. So great pace by Serenity. Unfortunately, those misdrops Vlad's had, they are slowing the Russian player down, and Serenity is staying efficient, and yeah, this makes the difference. Serenity 469 at 113 lines, Vlad with 270 at 103. Vlad would like to see a long bar. Finally gets it. 300k for Vlad at 111 lines. Serenity 492 at 117. So this will be probably a back-to-back 500k for Serenity, and here we have it. Theoretically speaking, 3 more Tetris is possible for Serenity, but with this burn, only 2. Serenity gets a long bar, 539, and Serenity can get 1 more Tetris before transition. And Vlad's board climbing once again, so you approach the transition. Serenity transition with 564. Vlad is trying to survive. Serenity is on level 19 with 568. And Serenity will be topping out. Vlad probably will be topping out as well. Vlad can't do anything more. Serenity tops out at 568, 760. Vlad with 315, 020. So another game goes to Serenity. And sorry for not updating the match score. I totally forgot about it. It's now 2-0 for Serenity. 2-0 after 2 games. Yeah, so let me refresh the players because they were like a little bit, lax during the games. So I hope we can get our players like as much live as possible, as much up to date as possible. And the players are live. The players are ready. So game number 3 starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. And that starts with some early struggles, but gets the pieces to bring this down, which is good. Serenity, meanwhile, with another... Oh, Vlad is fighting for his life. This is not looking great for Vlad. This is a very difficult board to survive, and I'm afraid this will be a first early top out in this match. Vlad tops out at 8,740 points, which means Serenity is good, and we have a 3-0 score after 3 games. "24 lines, 6-2-3-2-0 for Serenity" is the score. Okay, so 3 games in, and 6 more games to be played in this session number 1. The players are ready for game number 4, which starts in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Yes, those 3 games are in the books. Our first conclusion is that Serenity probably trained more. Pal does, we know. That is a kind of a different sport than NTSC. So you know, the stacking knowledge and so on. This is like 99.9% the same as what we have on NTSC. But you know, those timings, the slippery does, and so on. And now Serenity takes advantage of it with getting a great overall knowledge about Tetris. Now combining with a little bit Pal does practice, we can see how consistent you can be, Serenity, in those kind of circumstances. 147 for Serenity, 89 for Vlad. We are after 30 lines of game number 4. Yeah, both players with board under control. Oh, and Vlad, oh no! Oh no, this was unfortunate for Vlad. Vlad tops out at 116 to 80. 116 to 80 top out score for Vlad. Serenity, you're good. You lead 4-0. Yeah, Vlad, if you wanna, I don't know, open the window or take a quick walk or something, we have time for that. We can do it. We don't have to start the next game immediately. We can reroll the seat to 23,060. What's the score for Serenity? You don't have to start the game immediately, so if you wanna take a breather, let's go. 10-0 is still possible. Glad this is not that type of approach. Probably you should have, but yeah, it's your decision. If you're ready, we can go for the next game. Don't worry about that. You'll pick up and get some killer games, says Serenity. Okay, the play's ready. Game number 5 starts in a 3, 2, 1. Tetris. so we have 24 for Vlad, 25 for Serenity in this opening game. And unskill underscore 25 in the chat saying OMG, hello. Hello, welcome. Oh, and Vlad, once again, no, not like this. Oh no, Vlad tops out again. 28,120 points. And Serenity is good for game number 5. Serenity leads 5-0. 2683 600 for Serenity. Yeah, Vlad, if you wanna have 5 minutes break, we can allow it. I don't think you need to continue if you are in the state like this. We can go for a few minutes break. Yeah, guys, you know what? I will take the time to go to the toilet. Actually, I kind of need it. So yeah, we go for a break. I will give you a new seat after the break, so there's like everything legit. And yeah, let's go for like 2, 3, 4 minutes break, bathroom break, and so on. So Vlad, if you want to take your time for some warm up or so, we'll be back very, very soon. Okay, I'm back, guys. Let's see if the players are back as well. And that is there. So waiting for Serenity. Hey guys, I give you a brand new set of pieces when Serenity is back. So yeah, no one thinks that we have someone training the seat secretly somewhere else or something. So yeah, Serenity is back. So Vlad, Serenity, there is a brand new seat for you for game number 6, which is 23DD66. Oh, interesting seats today. Yeah, so 23DD66 is the new seat. Oh, there's quite of an interesting language in the chat. I unfortunately cannot understand what the language is, but yeah, I hope it's all fine. What's going on there? The lists are ready. Game number 6 between Serenity and VLAD starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. And we start with some white pieces to 3DD66. Yeah, and we are in game number 6 between Serenity and VLAD. I'm just chatting in Russian, okay. We're chatting in Russian using not Russian letters. This is kind of interesting. How is the writing in Russian? This Cyrillic writing. You can also write this correct playstyle wrong language, says Jedi Ivan. Hello, Jedi. Welcome. Yeah. Kind of. How are you, Jedi? I hope you're doing well. We're currently in game number 6 between Serenity and VLAD. As you can see the score, it's 5-0 for Serenity. Earlier this day I played against Dewey, my second session, and got totally destroyed. It was 5-4 for Dewey after session number 1, but I lost the match 10-5 and got eliminated from the tournament. Yeah, but I played badly today, to be honest. Too many early top outs, and yeah, simply not the best performance of my life. It's a well-deserved win by Dewey, but he will now have a chance to play against Rurczak, another Polish player, in the quarterfinal. 165 meanwhile for Serenity, 89 for VLAD. Today they play 9 games. No matter what the result will be, we play 9 games today for the first session, and the second session between those two players is scheduled for Tuesday. They will play then the remaining games until one player wins 10. Yeah, so 9 games today. Theoretically speaking, it can be all results from 5-4 to 9-0 for Serenity after 5 games. And even if it will be 9-0, which I hope it won't, we stop the match today and we come back on a Tuesday at 20 UTC for the second session. So we have 156 for VLAD, 327 for Serenity. Serenity is on a monster pace, and no matter what happens, I want you, Serenity, to play this game out, because this might be a very, very good score. VLAD is fighting for his life in this game, but another misdrop of the DPs, and VLAD put himself in a more difficult situation. Okay, gets the piece over, which was important, and now VLAD gets some pieces. It's still possible. A J to the left is helpful. Something to the right is needed. Gets the long bar to the right. VLAD is trying to survive it. And VLAD is going to top out the game at 178-20. 178-20, but Serenity, please play this game out. This is a great pace going, so yeah, please play this game until you die in this game. Until you top out. Maybe die is not the right word to say. Yeah, so 6-0 for Serenity it is, and let's see what the final score will be. 520.11, maybe a 600k transition for Serenity. 593 is the current comp PB, but it looks like it can be more. Yeah, I know I'm jinxing and so on, but I hope Serenity is immune to jinxing. Oh, a nice LB's spin. And Serenity, like 2 Tetrises and some change. So one more Tetris and we'll have a new comp PB for Serenity over 600k. Few more lines only needed to get a new comp PB anyway. Oh, it's getting out of control. 593, 980, 595. So this is a new comp PB for Serenity. Yeah, improved by 2k, but not a 600k this time. 595, 980. The jinx has worked. Just kidding, just kidding. Yeah, great game, Serenity. Very, very well played. Maybe the ending wasn't the best for you. Yeah, Pal 19 looks very fast, but imagine on skill 25 that there is a certain player called Murke, whose 19 start Pal Das PB is 1.4 million. Pal Das 19 PB 1.4 million. You know him. Okay, so yeah, you know that that this can happen. Okay, the players are ready for game number 7, which starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Yeah, the dash is much cooler, is faster, but it's also kind of a slippery. Like training the skill stop in PAL is more difficult than in TSC. Therefore, I say always there are like two different animals, and TSC and PAL, but both versions train slightly different skills, and it's good to switch between the two to become a better overall player. National Geography of Tetris, yeah, exactly. So we have 91 for Serenity and 72 for Vlad. Oh, nice spin by Serenity. And yeah, opens the board, gets Tetris readiness. Vlad opens the board with Tetris readiness as well. And both players with Tetrises. 186 for Serenity, 147 for Vlad. And Serenity once again with a monster pace. Let's see who has more patience. I, myself, with jinxing Serenity, or Serenity with getting consistently those good scores. So yeah, jinx attempt number 2. So Serenity with a great game going, great pace. This might be even a 600k transition for Serenity. A nice spin. 288 for Serenity, 190 for Vlad. Vlad is trying to do his best in order to bring this board down. Serenity now with kind of a challenging board, to be honest. Does the Jinx work once again? Oh, VLAD board is also high, so both players are kind of struggling with the boards, but Vlad's board is going so high, Vlad can't do anything more. Top set at 193, 800, 193, 800 is the top out score for Vlad. Serenity, you are good. It's your decision if you want to play out. I'm afraid. I'm not afraid. But I simply think the pace is a little bit gone. But yeah, you're safe, so that's your decision if you play out or if you. Yeah, we play 9 rounds today, so it's 7-0 for Serenity. So two more games to be played today. The remainder of the match will be played on Tuesday. Oh, it's raining. It's my place. The sky is so dark right now. Okay, anyway, let's go back to this game. Serenity with 409 at 107 lines. Yeah, which is and maybe not the best pace in the world, but you know, in order to get 1.4 million points in PAL with us, you don't need a single point scored on level 18. So yeah, actually the 18 pace is irrelevant for your total score if you have unlimited lines of level 19, right? Serenity in Sorrow is the full Twitch username. Unskill, try this. And Serenity transitions with 510. And maybe you can see some nice of 19. Scroll up a little bit. Serenity wrote, oh now Serenity writes, Serenity in Sorrow, 141 lines and 520, 480 is the final score for Serenity in this game. Serenity in Sorrow. Yeah, quite some good achievements, right? This is the most consistent I've been with Pal. Okay, so it's 7-0 for Serenity. The players are ready. Game number 8 starts in a 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Game number 8 will decide our fate, said the famous echolocator Akidemus. Hello Aki, welcome. Oh, that was kind of high, but gets a nice long bar, another one and another one to lower the board. So that should be now fine. Serenity once again with a very clean board. Yeah. This is quite of a performance by Serenity today, to be honest. VLAD with a nice center well Tetris. 106 for VLAD. 205 for Serenity. So Serenity already 100k ahead. This is brutal, guys. This is brutal. Oh, VLAD with another misdrop. Serenity with 200k below 40 lines. But Serenity, oh, this got high, but gets a long bar in time. This could have been a moment. This is like a almost perfect pace and skill for Serenity. Yeah, tough match for Vlad to play, to be honest. We have 285 for Serenity, 134 for Vlad. Okay, this is a little bit of a slowdown for Serenity, so this like monster pace is gone, but it's still a solid pace. Oh, and this was a very nice Tetris for Serenity, 314 right now, and another Tetris, 337, 162 for Vlad, and Vlad with some downstacking to be done. Yeah, but slowly but surely brings the board down. Meanwhile, Serenity already 200,000 points ahead. 360 against 169 for Vlad. Yeah, so 191,000 to be exact. As I said, there is no mercy from Serenity in this match whatsoever. And Serenity already with 406 after 91 lines. Gets another long war for a Tetris, and this is 430 at 96 lines. Okay, Vlad with 199, 200 after 93 lines is finally open. Gets a long bar for a Tetris. 224 for Vlad. Serenity meanwhile with 442, sorry. 30 lines to go, so Serenity can get another high score transition. And there is another Tetris for Serenity, 481 at 110 lines. Vlad with 251 and 107. Serenity over 500k with 14 lines to go. So this 600k transition is still alive. Will the long bar timing be different for Serenity? Who knows? Oh, yeah, one more Tetris and almost 500k. This will be maybe with some skimmed lines. Let's see. Serenity is Tetris ready. Gets a long bar for Tetris. 597 is the transition score for Serenity. And can Serenity squeeze those few thousand points to get to 600k for the very first time in the match history? One more line and Serenity gets the 600k for the very first time in a match setting. Serenity is still going and Serenity is cleaning the board. Vlad stops out meanwhile at 392,560. Serenity over 600k and keeps going. What a nice save. After transition it was for Serenity, and let's see how far Serenity can go in this game number 8. Yeah, unfortunately Vlad, not much you can do today with opponent prepared that well like Serenity is. But yeah, you can concentrate. What can you do? You have to concentrate on your own game. And Serenity tops out 158 lines with 624 flat. 624 flat for Serenity, a new comp PB. Congratulations, Serenity. You're getting better and better the more games you play. You came here as a Paldas debutant to this tournament. But who knows what can happen later in the tournament. Okay. Uh, no problem. That just needs to reverse sweep on Tuesday, says Jedi Ivan. Yeah, it's 8-0. This is the final game of today, and the players are ready. So game number 9 starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. 6-24 flat. It's a great match, and Le is waiting for the opponent of this match. And you know, if Vlad somehow doesn't come back to this match, and we have to have a match between Serenity and Le. Yeah, might win this Serenity match, but we are not yet there. Let's see. I don't wanna take away any chances from Vlad. So as long as you can play, you should fight. And yeah, then see what happens. So 6-24. Very nice comp PB by Serenity set in this match. Actually, it was the second comp PB. There is 595. Yeah, but the first was like improvement of few K. This one is a bigger improvement. So Serenity 125, 87 for Vlad. Vlad is a little bit higher. Needs to bring all down. Get some pieces to do so. So Vlad should be fine. Serenity meanwhile with 149 at 13.9. So finally a human pace for Serenity. Not like a robot pace or, you know, AI pace or something. We have 182 for Serenity, 145 for Vlad. Another Tetris for Serenity. To 28 after 60 lines, Vlad with 167 now with 190 after 61. So it's about 38k lead for Serenity. So this is probably the closest game Vlad had in there for a while. It looks like the cleanest game for Vlad as well. As soon as I said it, he misdropped the SPs. Okay, but we are 70 lines in. Serenity is like 60k ahead. And this is our last game today in this match and for all streams as well, because there will be no more matches today. The previous one between myself and Dewey is finished. The Finnish player won 10-5 and will play against Rurchak in the quarterfinals. $389 for Serenity, $271 for Vlad. Yeah, Vlad tries to at least finish this session. Yeah, with with some confidence that he can get a good score. He can bring the game to transition. We have Serenity with 437 after 101 lines. Vlad with 304 after 100. Oh, now Serenity. And a little bit of cleaning to do. Get some pieces. Those are annoying ones. Oh, this is kind of annoying for Serenity. 446. Vlad is almost clean, and Serenity will be probably topping out. So Vlad, you have a chance. 447. It's not the easiest of a chase down to be done. You probably need to go for all the Tetrises, and some 19 play will be required. But you still have a chance. 448 is the score you need to win this game. 448. Oh, and Vladimir is dropping some pieces. Can Vlad somehow survive it? It is looking dangerous. 2 lines to go before transition, and Vlad's board is so high. Unfortunately, Vlad can't do anything more. Brought the game to transition, got a 372-100 score, but unfortunately it's not enough. Serenity takes this game and leads 9-0 after the first session. Yeah, but you fought Vlad, you did your best, and now you have some time to recover, come fresh, and yeah, we'll see how the second session will go. Yeah, this session was quite. Oh, sorry, it should be 9-0. Oh, yes, now. So these are the stats after session number 1. Serenity with 624 and a new comp PB. Vlad with the highest score in this session of 373. And yeah, this is a pretty big advantage. I haven't seen a reverse sweep in a best of 19 format yet. So Vlad, if you wanna make the history, Tuesday is your day. Yeah, see you Serenity. Just to to show you before we go offline the bracket. Serenity with a 9-0 lead, and Serenity only 1 game away of playing Le in the semis. The semis is the stage of a tournament where the winner of the semi-final match advances to the 2026 Paldas Cup, to the top 16 of this event. So yeah, there will be quite interesting matches. The winners will be safe, will be qualified. The losers will get a second chance in the 3rd place match to determine the 3rd direct qualifier for this event. And guys, before we go offline, let me remind you that the registration for the regular PDM tournament which happens in September is open. Closes on Sunday, August the 21st at 21 UTC. If you wanna try your skill or your luck in Paldas competitive settings, you can join the Discord server, you can register for the event, and yeah, you can also play some Paldas. All players are eligible for those events who meet the criteria described in the rules. And yeah, you can then try your best. Okay, so it's 9-0 for Serenity in a game in session number 1, and now it's time to find someone to rate. Who is streaming Tetris today? Are there any Tetris streams? Let's find out. Oh, this is the Bulgarian friend streaming some Tetris. And yeah, let's rate our Bulgarian friend. And we'll be back. We'll be back, guys, tomorrow and on Sunday. Both days at 18 UTC. The super show, the super event. Mörke versus AV Geek. 18 UTC, session number 1 tomorrow. 18 UTC on Sunday, session number 2. And we'll see if AVGeek can get the first 700k in competitive settings. We'll see how well prepared for Paldas is Merca after playing tons of Fortnite and Tetris 2. We'll see how it all goes, guys. Yeah, we'll be back with our stream tomorrow at 18 UTC. But thanks for now, have a nice rest of your Friday, and see you tomorrow. Bye bye.